God of War 2. I started playing this game for a review that I was going to release. However, life got in the way. So, one of these days I will go back and finish this game to review it because I want to get to the God of War on PS4. So just be on the lookout for the review when I release it. I'm really looking forward to talking about this video game and playing it as well. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that, guys. Max Payne 1 and Max Payne 2. The Fall of Max Payne. I bought both of these only for the sole fact that I've never played them before. I heard that these are great video games, especially Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne. So I'm really looking forward to playing these video games and telling you guys how I feel about them, because I also really want to get to Max Payne 3. So, Rockstar, they never really, disappointed. These were actually made by Remedy, the people who did Alan Wake and now the game called Control. So I'm really looking forward to how they made this video game. I'm really looking forward to it, honestly. SSX Tricky. I really enjoy this game. SSX 3 is one of the other SSX video games that I have in my reviews on my channel. My highest viewed video on this channel at 12,000 views as of the recording of this video is probably closer to 13,000 now at this point. And I thank you guys so much for all of your support, how much you guys have blown that video up on my channel. So thank you guys so much. I am going to be getting to this video game at some point in the future very soon. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite Harry Potter movie of the franchise, and I don't remember a lot about the video game, but I do remember enjoying it a lot. And I never really played the other Harry Potter games. I do have the Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets on PlayStation 1. However, they're in very poor condition, so I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get to them. I might have to buy newer copies for them. So let's see what happens when we get to the Harry Potter series in the future. And last, I believe, in my PlayStation 2 collection is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, which ironically is my very first PlayStation video game I've ever actually owned. And I love this video game. It's my first Need for Speed game I've ever played in the franchise. And this is one of my earlier reviews on my channel. So if you guys want to check that out as well, you can guys, go ahead and enjoy that video. So I'm going to dive into my PlayStation 3 collection. However, I do have one PlayStation 4 game I just want to talk about real quick, and that is Black Ops 4. I already have Black Ops 4 on Xbox One, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. However, the reason why I have this on PlayStation 4 is because I had a PlayStation 4 well before I had an Xbox One, and my friend had Black Ops 4 in his possession that he never played, so he just gave it to me. So I have to say I own this game on PlayStation 4 also. Now moving on to my PlayStation 3 collection. Gran Turismo 5. I played this game to death when I first owned it, and I am going to have such a great time getting back to this game when I have to review the Gran Turismo series. And I have spent countless hours playing this video game, and it is such a good racing video game. X-Men Origins Wolverine. You could say whatever you want about the movie. The video game is lit. The movie sucked, however, the video game is just fantastic. I cannot wait to talk about this video game so that way you guys know my thoughts for the review in the future. Need for Speed Pro Street. If you guys watched my review for Need for Speed Undercover, you guys will know that I was not able to play Need for Speed Pro Street because EA Origins, was just giving me a lot of issues trying to play it on my computer. So I had to pick up a physical copy of this video game in order to talk about it. And I am currently in the middle of playing this video game, so that way I can get a review out for this very soon. So be on the lookout for that, guys. Call of Duty 3. I've never really played this one too much. I did do a review for the first Call of Duty, The Finest Hour. I'm currently trying to get through Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1. And, it's a much better game than Finest Hour, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how well Call of Duty 3 progressed compared to Call of Duty 2 as well. So they just get better and better over time, so I'm really looking forward to this and that, and the fact that it's on PlayStation 3, so the physics, the gameplay, the graphics should be a lot better on this one. Speaking of which, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I have played this game very little growing up. I played through all the Call of Duty Modern Warfare games except for this one, which I know is like pretty much like blasphemy at this point, because you know, when people talk about Modern Warfare, they primarily talk about how, you know, the first Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare days were probably like the best. Although I contend that Modern Warfare 2 is the best Modern Warfare. However, I never played this one, so I really can't say much. But I am really looking forward to talking about this game in the future. Uncharted 1, Drake's Fortune. Uncharted 2, Among Thieves. And Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. I don't have a proper cover for this, but you know. One of the best series to come out for PlayStation, and honestly, I adore these video games, and I cannot wait for Tom Holland's Uncharted movie with Mark Wahlberg to, you know, finally get released and hopefully see a trailer soon, you know. But I love these video games. I cannot wait to talk about them when I get to this series. I cannot wait for it. Infamous 1 and Infamous 2. I did do a review for Infamous 1 if you guys are curious on my thoughts about this video game, so check that out if you guys like. Infamous 2, I think is way better than the first Infamous. There's a lot more mechanics that they developed for this video game, a lot more different superpowers that you can utilize. It's just a much more fun and fleshed out video game. Soul Calibur 4, my first video game I ever actually bought for the PlayStation 3, along with Grand Theft Auto 4 that I originally owned on PlayStation 3. I just do not have that copy anymore. I really enjoy this game. One of my more better, you know, favorite of the franchise. And, you know, I cannot wait to talk about this game when I have to get to the Soul Calibur franchise. Resistance Fall of Man and Resistance 2. These games are really fun. I only really played Resistance 2 the most. I've dabbled in the first Resistance game. However, I cannot wait to talk about this game when I have to get to this series, because I'm really curious on how this game has, you know, aged and, you know, plays. I played a little bit of it, but, you know, from the looks of it, it's definitely aged quite a bit. But, you know, we'll see how it goes when, you know, I have to review this series. And last but not least, for my PlayStation 3 collection, I have Blur, the freaking what was apparently going to be the Modern Warfare of racing games when this game came out. I think this game is very fun, at least from what I remember. I picked it up for the sole purpose of wanting to review this game in the future, so hopefully when I have to get to this game, I have a lot of fun and it, you know, serves out a good review and doesn't disappoint me. But we'll have to see when that happens. And as I stated in my earlier game collecting videos, I do have more Nintendo video games that I just did not have at the moment. I just had to reacquire them from my sister when she was borrowing them all. So I'm just going to go through those very quickly. Super Smash Bros. Melee, a very, very fun fighting game. I cannot wait to talk about the Super Smash Bros. Series when I have to get to it. This one is an all-time classic as well. Very fun party game for everyone to play. And lastly, for my Nintendo GameCube collection, Super Mario Sunshine. Probably one of my more expensive video games that I've recently purchased. Got this game at around $100 on eBay. Now, the reason why I was like close to $100 is because, you know, it came with everything when the game was released. Like all these pamphlets, the freaking booklet, you name it, it's in here. So I wanted to make sure I got this game. I also didn't want to get the whole player's choice thing, you know, on the label. So I wanted to get the most, you know, authentic version of this video game, because Super Mario Sunshine is an all-time classic, man. And I cannot wait to talk about this video game in the future.